My name is Loretta Ahokbeme. I am the Executive Director of Amakle Connect and Development Initiative. It's an organization based in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. And in my organization, what we have been doing around the environment, because actually our focus is on the intersectionality between the gender, health, and environment. How does it affect gender? And when we talk about gender, it's inclusive, everybody is involved. So it's about the life of people, it's about the health of the people, it's about the health of the environment. So what we do generally is, particularly on waste management, trying to engage, we engage with communities, with schools, and telling them about waste management, proper waste disposals. And then along the line, we also noticed that we actually need to do more on plastic because of what it's doing to the environment. Everywhere, the drainage, the streets are all littered with nylon, plastic, different types of plastic. And actually, when I was growing up, I used to see a lot of people that does these waste speakers, and I didn't know what it meant. All we know is people were doing it and getting money from it. But as I was growing up, I got to understand that this thing is going to be a menace, and actually it has become a menace in our society. So we are trying to, or we have been encouraging people to, especially market women and even those that buy. For me and my household, I have reduced plastic because of what I have seen it to be. Even in your homes, it's a serious issue. When you buy every little thing, there's a plastic they are going to use and buy it for you. And for me now, I don't want plastic anymore. I don't want nylon anymore. So when I go to buy, I buy and put in a bag, a bigger bag that I go to the market with. And that way it solves a lot of problems. It reduces the waste and the nylon waste in your house, because disposal is the problem. We don't know how to dispose. So we keep shouting and talking about it. Even the market women, when I say, no, I don't need any plastic, they're like, wow, so what's, they are surprised, because some people will ask you, no matter how little you buy, they will ask you, please put it in a nylon. But if we reduce the nylon we use every day, then we are reducing plastic in our homes. And then when we talk about the global, the national, and all the other instruments that we need, for me, I would say we ban plastic and everything about it, because seriously, it is a serious health hazard everywhere, not just for humans, but for aquatic animals also, for the rain, the sea and the oceans and the rivers, even the little streams in our villages. These things are going into it because of the drainages. It flows into those streams, into the rivers, into the ocean, into the seas, and it is a serious menace everywhere. Not just an eyesore, but also what it does to the lives of everybody. So it's important for us in Amakle, we continue to preach this. We continue to educate people to do away with nylon, do away with plastic bottles, do away with plastic plates. As much as we can, let's limit the use of it because of the emission, the transmission it gives into our food, our water, our lives. And you can imagine the lives of children. Newborns are having issues, pregnant women are having miscarriages, pregnant women are injecting a lot of this plastic in the food we eat, in the water we drink, and at the end of the day, all the health issues we are having, we don't know where they come from. And this plastic contributes to it, and it has been our message. We should stop plastic. In fact, plastic production should be banned. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I have a question, follow-up question for you.
Please.
In the work that you're doing, we all know as NGOs that the main issue is about funding. So what are the challenges that you have been facing to raise enough funds to support the work that you're doing?
Seriously, when it comes to funding, it's been a very serious issue. We have been in existence for, let's say, 10, 11 years now, and funding has been a major issue. But it's not deterring us from doing what we are supposed to do for our communities. It's not going to stop us from reaching out to, our people, to educate them. So on our own, we have been trying our best on our own to raise our own funds. Sometimes we do crowd funding, sometimes relative, friends support us, and sometimes it's just the resources of the volunteers and the people working in the organizations that are doing this. We just on our own decide, okay, today is this. We are going to so-so school, we are going to so-so community to go and talk to them about waste management, to go and talk about sustainable development goal. And somehow, that passion is what has been keeping us going. And yes, recently also we get some fund from time to time, for other activities, and then we also put some into environment issues. So the thing is that, like I said, you cannot remove health from environment, neither can you differentiate environment from health. And of course, when you talk about gender, it's about everybody, and these two things affect all gender. So it's about all of us, it's about the life of all of us. So I continue to say that I support the ban. In fact, in Nigeria, one state, Lagos State, had already banned these styrofoams. Yes. And we are hoping that other states, in Nigeria will buy into that particular policy and ban styrofoams. At least we have to start from somewhere. It will happen, surely, but it may not be a one-day thing. So once a process starts, that process continues to run, and that is what we are hoping that it will continue to run in Nigeria.
We thank you so much for sharing your experience. And